Corbin.
KGRG and KGRG FM HD2 Auburn.
This is the Afternoon Buzz with Cork,
My entire existence is basically one giant bropah.
Corbin,
I ate my Wheaties this morning.
Thursday,
That's when you say stop the violence.
and Dave.
If we want to remain friends and a show, we will not have a karaoke night.
Only on KGRG1, your classic alternative.
That's right, this week we got trivia, we got the six pack, we got night blogs. So this week we actually have a little bit of a theme. We are going to talk about some video games. So I know I game way too much and far too often, and I have the grades to show for it. But what I want to know from you guys is, what is your favorite video game?
This is such a difficult question.
It really is.
Like, I have a few series of games that I'm really big fans of, but it's hard to pick up one particular game in my library.
I have to say my favorite game is the game Mirror's Edge.
Oh.
It's really fun.
Is there a particular reason why?
Well, it's one of the very first games I ever bought. And it's just, I really like the gameplay. The art style is really cool. It's cool.
Never actually played Mirror's Edge, but I definitely know the game
Yeah.
design and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I really like the art, and for its time, it had really great 3D stuff going on.
Awesome.
I would say one that I'm going to go a little bit more old school from the Super Nintendo series, Ogre Battle. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one or not.
Never heard of it.
It was a very strategy-based game, kind of like an early on, I would say, almost World of Warcraft without the MMOP aspects to it, but it was really cool graphics for the time for Super Nintendo. Interesting gameplay, especially what you do decides your outcome in the game. So
Yeah.
you can have different endings depending on what you do.
So you have quests and stuff, little side quests here and there.
Yeah, and then you go back into towns and get stuff you missed, or go back and get characters. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
I always really liked the games that you could pick your own ending for.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Corbin? What's your favorite game?
It's funny Dave mentioned World of Warcraft because I think that's mine. You know, I've definitely put the most time into that game across the games I've played throughout my life. And I mean, now I don't play it now because it's getting a little stale, all the content, but just having the ever expanding world and all the quests you could do and just the community part of it was fantastic.
I too used to play World of Warcraft, and back in the day, I would sit down and then 4 or 5 hours later, just, where did the sun go? It was up there in the sky a second ago. I saw it through my window. It may not look like it from the color of my skin, just because whitest tan person ever, but
One raid later, sun's gone.
Oh, don't even raids.
Unless the raid involved Leroy Jenkins, I mean, that was just a horrible incident.
I do
That
not
was-
understand that reference.
What's the name of that raid, Corey? Is it Blackrock Citadel?
That was Blackrock Citadel or something like that, yeah.
Oh, he might get a lot of hate for saying the wrong name.
Whatever. Freaking nerds. Nerds.
Nerd alert!
But yeah, favorite games. I have a few of them. My favorite Flash games. First off, Castle Crashers is great.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Castle Crashers is awesome. I can hack and slash my way all through that. And my roommates are always just like, how did you why? Why do you have so many points? I like murdering things.
Newgrounds, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a really good one. Another really fun Flash game I used to play back in the day. Trogdor! You guys watch any Homestar Runner?
No.
I'm sorry, no.
Do you guys listen to Metalocalypse at all?
Yes.
They sang a song about Trogdor. He's the Burninator. He burninates the countryside.
I do not understand.
And it's the most adorable little dragon ever, but he's got buff people arms and he goes around and sets things on fire.
That sounds adorable.
He sets villages on fire.
What's it
That
called again?
doesn't sound adorable.
Trogdor the Burninator.
That's so adorable.
Yeah, he's a little dragon guy who goes around and kills people.
That's so adorable.
In terms of more recent console stuff, ooh, there was a week where I had to take a week of vacation off from my last job or else, because vacation time didn't roll over. I spent that week on my couch playing through the Mass Effect series.
Oh, no.
I didn't see the light of day for 4 days straight, and I think overall, I had 72 hours of gameplay before I beat it.
Damn.
Yeah, I ate sometimes. Luckily, I remembered where the bathroom was, but that's a really good game series. The Batman Arkham series is another really good one. But if I ever need a chuckle or two, I will hop on the Grand Theft Auto 5 and listen to all the, 12-year-old kids swearing.
That shouldn't even be playing that game.
Well, no, but some of them it's hilarious because I'm like, kid, you're in what, 5th grade?
You shouldn't know the words you know.
Yeah.
It's still hilarious.
Right. I'm pretty crazy about sandbox games as well. Not necessarily GTA 5 or GTA 4. Played a little bit of those, but as sandbox games go, definitely Gary's Mod. I put a lot of hours into that game.
I'll go around on Skyrim or something and just murder villagers and go werewolf. Hey, you're a person, and now you're dead. Town guard will come up to me later. You murdered 12 people. Go to jail or pay the fine. Fight you, guard. I'll fight you. I got 8 wheels of cheese in my back pocket and I can eat all of them in 2 seconds. I will fight you.
Been doing that since Oblivion.
That's my favorite thing about Skyrim, the fact that you can carry so many wheels of cheese and just eat them all in a second.
Now, that reminds me of people who play Red Dead Redemption for the poker and not for killing people or the actual story mode online. They actually just go to play poker, and that's it.
There was an entire mission on James Bond Die Another Day for PlayStation 1 where you have to play blackjack. There's nothing else to that level. You sit there and you play blackjack until you win $1 million. That level was the absolute worst ever.
I will end on this note. Remember the Final Fantasy, I think it was 8 or 9 that had their card game in it? That was the greatest thing I ever played. I spent more time on that card game than the actual fantasy itself.
Now that we're on the topic of sort of venting about really annoying levels, what I hate about the game I'm playing right now are the cutscenes that you cannot skip. You try, you press start, you press A, you press B. Nothing works. You have to watch the minute and 30-second stupid cutscene over and over again.
You know what's even worse? When it's right before a boss battle and you can't save after it. And it's a really hard boss.
And then you have to watch the cutscene again after you eventually die.
And again, and again, and again, and again, until finally you see the light and beat the guy.
And then the sun's gone. Just wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the console crashes. And then you have to do it again because it didn't save.
So why don't you go ahead and hit us up on our Facebook page, or Twitter, or Instagram, and let us know what is your favorite video game that you can just sit there and play for hours, or maybe what's one that frustrates the heck out of you. We'll be right back with trivia after this. Stay tuned into KGRG 1330 AM. We are the Afternoon Buzz.
One of these 3 contestants is trapped in another castle. Corbin, Thursday, and Cork. And now it's time to play everyone's new favorite game show, Buzz It! With your host, Dave!
Dave's not here!
Yes, I am here. We're back with some trivia. It's video game trivia this week. Corbin, our defending champion, how do you feel?
Woo! I feel good.
No pressure?
A little bit. I feel good.
Thursday, your title list so far, how do you feel this week?
Like I'm gonna stab you, but I also feel like I might actually win because video games.
We'll see. Cork,
Yes.
in your riffraff shirt,
Yes.
how do you feel?
Yes.
That's what she said. But also, yes.
All right, let's get right down to it with question number 1. In Mortal Kombat, this is an easy one. What did Scorpion say when he used his spear?
Come here.
Cork!
Cork,
Get over here!
get over here is correct. Cork with 1.
I forgot my name.
And I just said it.
Oh, no!
That's great.
You forgot.
So let's just forget that happened and go to question number 2.
You forgot your name.
How many squares are there in each block in Tetris?
Oh.
Corbin.
Corbin.
4.
Corbin with a point. 4 it is. Every block has 4 square.
I never really
Really?
put that together. I just know there's one piece that's a square. That's
And that's 4
like that.
blocks. And then everything else has 4 blocks depending on the shape of it. Question number 3. A little bit tougher. Before Mario was a plumber, what was he?
Cork.
Cork.
Jumpman.
I have to take that because that's what he was.
Yeah!
What?
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
He was Jumpman in the Donkey Kong series.
Oh.
The one that saved the princess.
Jumping over barrels.
So that was his actual name?
He was Jumpman. Before he became Mario, he was Jumpman.
He was.
Oh, see, I knew he did the barrel thing, but I didn't know that was his official name.
Yep, he would jump around,
And
jump
jump around.
jump up, and get down.
Didn't he also climb ladders?
No, he just jumped around. He jumped around.
Jump up, and get down.
Jump around. Jump around. You knew it had to come.
So that was basically...
No, these two don't even know.
No, they don't. They're just,
But I hope you know that was today's karaoke. So there's no more karaoke for the rest of the thing, and if there is, I'll stab you all.
Question number 4. What was the first arcade game manufactured by Atari?
Cork?
Cork.
Was it Cubert?
Not Cubert.
Oh.
First.
Arcade game. Corbin.
Space Invaders.
Not Space Invaders. A little bit earlier than that. Thursday.
Asteroids?
A little bit earlier than Asteroids. Clue is first.
Thursday? Ping pong.
I'll take it because you said the name. It is Pong.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
Like, I was thinking like Asteroids has really bad graphics. It's just lines and dots. But then I'm like, wait, earlier than that?
Pong.
3 lines, and 1 dot.
Yep. So that's Cork with 2, Thursday with 1, Corbin with 1. Mm-hmm. Question number 5. What game includes the phrases "Boom shakalaka" and "He's on fire"?
Cork. NBA Showdown?
Not NBA Showdown.
Oh.
Corbin.
NBA Jam.
Corbin with a point. NBA Jam. I love that game.
I played NBA Jam on the original Xbox like a couple weeks ago.
Yep. It's a great game.
Boom shakalaka.
He's on fire. Question number 6. And I shouldn't even say this because I've already said the answer, so that's your clue. What game first featured Mario, known by another name at the time, and Princess Peach?
Thursday. It's the Donkey Kong game.
It is Donkey Kong. I said that was your clue, so it was open game to anybody. All tied. 2-2-2. This is going to be a close one. As we go to question number 7. What was the first version of the Pokemon games released for handheld gaming systems?
Thursday.
Pokemon
Red. Yeah.
Thursday takes the lead.
Yeah!
It was Red.
Well, there was more than
For the handheld systems.
there was more than one.
That was the first version.
There was Red and Blue released at the same time.
Yeah, they do tend to release these in pairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you would have let me get to it, it was a multiple choice thing. But you didn't let me get to
No.
it. The choices were red, gold, green, or silver.
What?
Obviously, one is red.
I just know the answer. I don't need the choices.
Question number 8. What game combined Final Fantasy fighting with Disney characters? Thursday.
Kingdom Hearts. I love that game series.
Thursday up by 2.
Oh my
She
god.
might get her title.
I love that game series. Like,
Question number 9. What mobile game was pulled off the Google Store and iTunes in 2013 by its creator due to it being, quote, too addictive? Corbin.
Is it Flappy Bird?
Corbin with the point.
Oh, it's Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird.
Yeah, okay. Yes! Okay.
Question number 10. We might have a tiebreaker if Corbin answers it. What 1986 NES game was set in the town of Hyrule? Corbin.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
We have a tiebreaker. Yeah! Corbin comes back. And Cork, once again. Well, at least you got points this week, man.
and he's done.
Still in it.
All right. For the tiebreaker, and I need the full name, including the nickname. What is the name of Sonic the Hedgehog's sidekick? The full name.
Oh, I don't know this one.
I only know the nickname. Can I?
And Cork is sitting over here in agony because he knows it.
Sanic.
Of his sidekick.
Psychic.
Since neither of us seem to know it, can I just say the nickname?
You can say the nickname.
Okay, Thursday, it's Tails.
Do you have any clue what any of the other names are, Corbin? Because you could steal it with that.
Wait, all of his
No, his whole name. The other name. Yeah.
Fox.
I have to give it to Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's Thursday with her first title. It was Miles Tails
Tails.
Prower.
Right.
His name was Miles.
That was
Yeah.
a good question.
That guy was my favorite character from the show.
The bigger news is here Thursday actually has won a trivia
I
game.
told you.
Round of applause.
Very good.
I told you. Video games, they're my thing, yo.
I actually wasn't sure with these questions, but congratulations, Thursday. Good job.
Yeah.
We'll have our social media question of the week here shortly, so stay tuned.
You are listening to KGRG1 1330 AM, your home for classic alternative. It's time to sit back, relax, and crack open a six-pack with the afternoon buzz.
That's right, you're listening to KGRG1 1330 AM. This is the Afternoon Buzz. We're going to crack open another six-pack. Hey, Corbin, what's a six-pack?
Six pack is a top, basically a list of 6 things that are awesome.
How awesome are they?
Not all that
They're
awesome.
just awesome.
You guys suck.
Yeah.
All right, so Dave, what is this week's six-pack?
This week's six-pack, to go along with the video game theme that we have, is the top 6 most popular video games of all time, according to list25.com. Number 6, we're going to crack that one right open. Call of Duty 4.
Woo.
That was... I'm not a Call of Duty fan. That was probably my favorite one, though, out of them. I don't know if you guys have played it.
Getting them 360 no-scopes and whatnot.
I only played about 5 minutes of the game, but seeing how people are still talking about it, I can understand why that's on the list.
I think the most recent Call of Duty game I played was Call of Duty Black Ops.
That wasn't a bad one either. I'm more of a Battlefield fan myself. I like Battlefield 4 and Hardline that just came out. That one's way different than any other shooter I've played so far.
I actually have a really, really bad Call of Duty story.
Uh-oh.
Not
God.
this one in particular, but I think it was World of War that had Nazi zombies for the first time. So I played online for a while and then went to the story mode. Well, after playing this game for like 10 hours straight, it ended up being like 2 in the morning. It goes straight from being in story mode into Nazi zombies. I didn't know that. So 2 in the morning, sleep deprived. There are things crawling out of windows and I have no clue what's going on. You start off with a pistol and I had no clue how to get more ammo. So I'm just sitting there. Oh gosh, I'm out of bullets and there are zombies coming after me and I don't know where to go. Help! Yeah, it lasted like 2 rounds. It
Beautiful.
was terrifying.
Hey, at least you lasted, though. A lot of people would just panic and probably get eaten by the zombies by then.
Oh, don't worry, Cork always lasts.
Like, what happened? I was just in Berlin. What's going on here? Where's my comrades?
It's hard to believe that this game was made in 2007. It's 8 years old.
Wait,
I mean, how many
really?
Call of Duties have happened since Call of Duty 4 now?
Too many.
And they're all the same game, basically, just different settings, maybe. That was number 6. Time to crack open number 5. This one has a little bit of I have a beef with. It's Sid Meier's Civilization. Has anyone played that game here?
Yes, I have.
I've played a bit.
Why do you have a beef?
Every time I build something, no matter if I build walls, no matter what I build the walls of, somebody comes along and sets it on fire. I hate that game with a passion.
You know, when you build a barrier around something, people are always going to wonder what's behind the barrier.
They don't have to burn it down.
Yes, they do.
We don't have ladders, so we have fire.
It doesn't matter what age it was either. If I was the Roman Empire, burn it down. If I was before that, burn it down. If I was later, burn it down. That's all they knew how to do on this game.
What's funny is there was actually a glitch in the game where if you ever played as Gandhi, he was super nice, right? Mm-hmm. Well, if you went if you did things to make him even nicer, he would end up going to the other end of the spectrum.
I heard about
The
this
complete
glitch.
opposite end of the spectrum. So he'd go from super nice passive Gandhi to hey, let's nuke everything and burn down Dave's walls.
What?
So it was Gandhi's fault.
It was Gandhi's fault.
That butthole.
That is the coolest glitch ever.
Yeah,
know, right?
There's screenshots and stuff online you can look up, but he goes completely evil and is just a cute little old guy. Just, let's nuke him.
I bet you he still has that smile on his face, like, whatever.
He does.
It would go from Gandhi just donated $100,000 to the NASA program. Gandhi just shot down your rocket.
And because it was such a big running joke, the developers never took it out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So you can continue being evil Gandhi.
I love it.
I might have to re-get the game just because now and watch him burn my walls down again. Thursday, have you played this? Or any desire to play it? It's basically like a SimCity, just a lot more involved.
I don't think I have played this game, but it does remind me a lot of this PlayStation 3 game I used to play back when my brother let me play it. It was pretty much the same thing, but I don't know, more graphically advanced, I guess.
What's the name?
I honestly can't remember.
I do remember Civilization was pretty ahead of its time for its graphics as they were coming out, though. So, yeah, burn my walls down.
What we got for number 4?
Number 4, it's kind of a surprise, but I have this game myself. It's Brain Age: Train Your Brain. These things have become very popular. These whole get your brain exercising type games.
Like Lumosity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like that, but it's on your DS and on the Wii, stuff like that.
Yeah, actually I had it for the Wii back in the day. And there was a while... Hey. Yeah, there was a while where I would play nothing but that, and I didn't really feel any smarter. I think I had my limit.
Well, it does say results may vary, so.
Can't fix what's already broken.
Yep.
It says in parentheses, doesn't work with Corey.
But no, it has some challenging things on it, though. Like, you think Match the Picture is easy, but then they add a bunch of other stuff into it. It got really, really tough. And it's like, okay, I'm panicking now and the time's over. I don't know. Did you ever have that problem, Cork?
We can tell that he did because of this.
I think it became less actual learning stuff and more like muscle memory. Mm-hmm. And just, all right, this game, this, and this. All right, next thing. Boom, 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 boom. Like, it was less I was progressing my brain and more I'm really good at video games.
And that's why you don't feel any smarter.
Or have dates.
Sad.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's still trying out there, remember? Because this is
right.
weekly ritual.
Right.
We're used to it by now. I'm sure our listeners are too.
Everybody's just tuning it out.
Yep.
All right, so that was 6 through 4. We'll open up the last 3 of the 6-pack right after this. You're listening to the Afternoon Buzz right here on 1330 KGRG1.
And now, back to the 6-pack.
Thanks, Corbin. We're going to crack up these... Crack up.
I crack up my beers.
Yeah, we're going to crack open these last 3 on the 6-pack. Starting with number 3, Need for Speed. That was one of my favorite games of all time, the original one. Were you guys a fan of the Need for Speed series?
My favorite would have been Need for Speed 2. My brother was a little bit better at those than I was with the racing games. But Need for Speed Underground 2 is my favorite just because you could do things like trick out your ride with the hydraulics, whatever the kids call them nowadays. But
Bouncy thingies.
Shacks or something.
you kids with your low riders going around and with your drive-bys.
Good God.
But yeah, that one was actually free roam, which was great, and I had that one for, oddly enough, GameCube. But that was a lot of fun. You could go around and challenge other racers to races. No online support, but ton of fun. You could even do random stuff like putting TVs in your trunks, which had absolutely nothing to do with the game. It's just a thing you could do.
Nice. Yeah, I was a fan of the Carbon. That was my favorite one. It didn't have as much free roam as Underground 2 did, but there was a lot to it. A lot of different racing styles, a lot of different cars, being able to trick your ride out. That sounds weird, a 31-year-old saying trick your ride out.
Trick your ride.
You didn't need to mention your age.
Yeah, kids, tricking your rides with your bicycles and your low riders.
Banana seats.
Putting your cards in your spokes and making that sound.
Your Escalades.
Let's crack open number 2. As you can see, it gets worse from here. Number 2, Donkey Kong Country.
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo game.
I played.
Probably one of the best Super Nintendo games of all time. So great. It was graphically beautiful for its time.
I'm surprised that one beat out the Donkey Kong 64.
I am too, and I actually thought that would be in this. Actually thought that would have been top 5, honestly.
Like, you play that intro and everybody's just DK. Donkey Kong.
It has a little gramophone at the beginning, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I love the little secret spaces with all the bananas, and you had to go collect them all in like the caverns or whatever.
Well, you could also play as different characters too. Like Diddy Kong was my favorite because he had the little peanut shooter and he had the jetpack and he was a little monkey. Like he was the second character you unlocked, and I didn't play anything that game past that.
Right. Interesting fact about the Donkey Kong Country SNES version was it was the first game to create a 3D effect for its games. Basically made it better than the NES versions of any games, and it was revolutionary at that time.
That is a good point. I never really thought about that. It's a 3D game before Ocarina, of course.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ocarina. You know what? That actually surprises me. We're gonna get to number 1 in a minute, but I will spoiler alert. No Zelda's on the top 6.
Hey, Ocarina.
No.
That's not the song.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh,
We're not gonna do Ocarina. Or Ocarina.
I tried.
You tried.
You
but
tried.
Remember, you already got your karaoke in for the day.
So let's go to number 1, the last of our 6-pack. Sad. But it is a great game, Pac-Man.
Woo!
The best game, or the top game, according to list25.com.
Waka 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 waka.
The game clearly needs no introduction, as it's still popular today as it was back in 1980 when it was developed. 35 years old.
Wow.
The original Pac-Man.
It's older than you.
You know it's old then.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that was too easy.
Wow.
It was way too easy.
That stunned me.
I love Pac-Man.
Don't make me get the big pill and eat you all.
Dave was stunned.
Or the sound it makes right
Pac-Man is considered a landmark in video game history and the most famous arcade game of all time, and the highest grossing video game ever with a generated income of, guess how much?
A lot.
I don't even know. Since it came out to now?
And this was actually the generated income before 1990, so within 10 years, they made $2.5 billion with a B.
Oh, wow.
How many every arcade had that game.
Holy
Every arcade.
flippernuts.
Yeah, it'd be weird if it didn't have it.
Yeah.
There's no Pac-Man here?
Right.
There is an arcade and a restaurant that I know of that actually carries 4-player Pac-Man that we should go try sometime, but
Oh, dude, that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
it's great, and I've wasted $5 every time I go playing that game, and it's a quarter a play. It is not an expensive game, but you go around and like the ghosts are still around as an obstacle, but the main objective is you have to eat each other. But yeah, for Mother's Day, my little brother and I actually had to take my mom out to play video games, and that was a lot of fun.
Nice.
So, Pac-Man holds a special place in my heart, right there.
I wish my mom would have allowed that to happen on Mother's Day.
Yeah. Now, I have the old, I guess it's new now. There's these games that you just plug straight into your TV, and it's a Pac-Man game. You just plug it into the AV inputs, and it's right in your game.
My uncle has that.
I also had that for Wheel of Fortune. Love that game.
My uncle is 50.
What are you saying there, Thursday?
It's not nice.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
We play nice on the buzz.
No, we don't.
We do.
No. No, we don't.
We don't.
Get off my lawn.
No.
But joysticks are something that have sort of gone by the wayside. Not a whole lot of games play with them anymore. Like, you have the controllers that have 2 of them, but the regular arcade ones have gone away. It's kind of sad, because it makes games makes them more difficult.
You know what one of my favorite arcade games was the Gauntlet Legends.
Is that 4-player?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
The one with the elf and the wizard and...
Yellow-haired barbarian.
Yeah.
Had that one for N64.
I like the arcade version way better than the 64 version, because you had the joysticks that you move around and play with.
They have a GameCube version of it. where you
You
don't have
do,
to
really?
put quarters in.
Nice.
So you save a lot of money.
But you don't have the joysticks that you can move around and then push buttons as you're moving the joystick around.
But if you were like really diligent, you could probably find like a GameCube port for that or
Oh
something.
yeah, you probably could. That way you have a joystick in your lap that you can play with.
Yeah.
All right, so while we continue playing with our joysticks here on KGRG1 1330 AM, why don't you go on our Facebook page, our Twitter, our Instagram, let us know, what do you think should have been on this top 6 list? Do you think they got right? How would you re-rank them? This is the Afternoon Buzz. Make sure you stay tuned in for Night Blogs.
It's time for your favorite segment. The Night Blog.
And we're back on KGRG1 1330 AM. We are going to do some night blogs here on the Afternoon Buzz. Thursday, what are night blogs?
You ask me this every week. You'd
And-
think you'd remember by now.
And every week I keep asking you again and again until I finally remember, which will be never. Yeah, what are night blogs?
Night blogs are basically those posts on the internet that make no sense unless you're high or sleep deprived. So you would understand them all the time.
I think in past weeks I've understood some of the night blogs.
So you were sleep deprived.
Or high.
Or high. But anyway,
All right.
on to the first one.
Yes.
Do you ever look at your eyes in the mirror and be all like, I'm looking at my eyes with my eyes?
Does it count if I'm wearing glasses?
Yes.
Because, like, I'm not looking at my eyes with my eyes. I'm looking at my eyes.
You're looking at your eyes with your eyes through a piece of glass to see at another piece of glass.
So am I actually looking at them, or?
Yeah. The only comment to this post was, I don't need this S right now, in all caps.
Have you guys ever done the thing where you take two mirrors and put them right next to each other?
And then I love doing that.
I don't. It freaks me out.
Why does it freak you out? You're going to infinity, man.
My brain can't handle.
Obviously.
So many reflections.
Which one's the real me?
Anyway, on to the next one. What if, when we die, everyone who had died already just kept doing what they were doing, so in the afterlife, there's like a bajillion new Dr. Seuss books, and every ghost has like an iPhone 7, and everyone is going to see the Shakespeare's newest play.
There'd be Romeo and Juliet, like 29,000, and they'd be like cyborgs or something.
Oh
Well,
my
like,
gosh.
if that's how it works, wouldn't Romeo and Juliet just keep going?
Not necessarily he would continue Romeo and Juliet, he would just continue making plays.
Well, no, wouldn't they just keep going? Because they died, and then they just keep doing what they do.
The problem, though, is that Romeo and Juliet are characters in a play. They're not actual people.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Does Shakespeare know this?
Shakespeare knows this.
I thought that was a historical reenactment.
I suppose you're going to say Darth Vader is a real person too, right?
No, he's totally real.
Well, yeah, that happened long ago in a galaxy far away, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
Still happened.
ancient history, that one.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go to another one. Yay. What if there's another continent on the planet that all of the world's governments are hiding from us that's virtually untouched by pollution? That's the last resort if we F something up really bad and we would have to go live there.
Would they open up a resort there?
Maybe.
Hey!
I don't get it.
Because last resort?
You know, when you said, what if there's another continent, I immediately thought of WoW and all their expansions. How they have like, hey, there's this island nobody knew about. It'd be on the west coast. Right over there.
Hey, look, that giant... What was that? Giant tornado hurricane thing in the middle of the map?
The Maelstrom?
Yeah. Hey, look, it's a thing you can go to now.
Oh, Northrend. I didn't see that there. This enormous continent with all these things on it.
That place you couldn't cross because there's a giant imaginary magical wall? Oh no, look what happened, it's gone. So yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Atlantis was a thing in a really good Disney movie.
It was a really good Disney movie.
Michael J. Fox.
Alright, what's our next one?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Imagine saying, I'm dad, to a dad, and he responds with, hi dad, I'm... But then he stops. fear striking in his eyes. Your dad? He thought he was Dad all along. What's his true identity? Who is Dad? What a horrible mistake he has made.
He is now Granddad. Corbin's just over here shaking his head.
He looks so confused.
I went down the rabbit hole, guys. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore.
Corbin is now
Corbin,
Alice.
come back to us.
Help.
No,
Corbin.
he needs to come off his drug trip first.
I took the wrong pill, guys.
I took the red and the blue one. And now I'm a dad because she didn't take the pill.
Is there a Keanu Reeves movie where he's a dad? Is there one?
Okay, before this goes any farther down the rabbit hole, let's go to the next one. Macklemore rubbing his palms together, chuckling as he steps into the cloning machine. Macklemore, he whispers under his breath.
But S, it was 99 cents.
Hey! That was bad. You should feel bad.
We need more Macklemore. I enjoy his stuff.
He's an interesting person.
Well, there was what was this, months ago now, I think it was even like last year, when he did a music video shoot on like the roof of a Dick's restaurant.
Yeah.
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 He did an entire video shoot up there, and like the crowd everywhere was crazy. Mm-hmm. Well, no, this wasn't even last year, this was a few years ago.
That was a Capitol Hill block party, right?
No, it was before that.
Oh.
Like, this is an independent thing.
Oh, okay.
But everybody needs more Macklemore. I approve of this message.
So, the next one is something that is actually quite relevant for the coming cold weather, even though we're still in the middle of summer. Okay, it's sweater weather, I say as I sip my pumpkin-flavored caffeinated drink. Sweaters fall from the sky, smothering small children. Women scream as sweaters cover the entire town. Innocent town folks start drowning.
Why is this funny to you? Innocent people are dying from a sweater onslaught.
I don't know why, but I just can't get through it. What?
Screw Sunny with a chance of meatballs, Sunny with a chance of sweaters.
Yep. Innocent town folks start drowning in sweaters. At least I have this effing pumpkin latte.
I don't get the pumpkin latte craze.
I kind of do, because it's kind of good. But, like, I don't understand the obsession with it.
Like, am I just not basic white girl enough for this, or what?
No, you're not basic white girl enough for it. You're basic enough, but not basic white girl enough.
I just like to point out, I think it's hilarious. The only thing you guys got from that whole thing, pumpkin spice latte.
Well, children getting smothered by sweaters, that's a typical Saturday for me.
It's a
Yeah.
Saturday.
Come on. Typical Saturday, not daily.
Where do you think I get all my sweaters?
It smells like dead children.
But at least it's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were things.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
So while we try to process what the heck just went through our heads with these night blogs, why don't you go ahead and post your own, or let us know your reactions through Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. That's at @KGRG1, or you can look up the Afternoon Buzz right here on 1330 AM, KGRG1. It's time to say so long,
Farewell.
Aviters and goodbye.
goodbye. Do 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 do.
My ears are bleeding.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun. So, for the entire show, this is Cork signing us off on KGRG1 1330 AM. We are the Afternoon Buzz.
Yeah, I got some laughs.